Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to Korean Atlanta Mentorship. So this video is just an extension of a video I made 2 days ago, which is $517,000 in lines of credit. No way, right? No way. Kind of like Bill and Ted, Keanu Reeves. No way. And so today, believe it or not, I actually now have $526,000 in lines of credit. Just a little bit more, right? Just a little bit more than almost at the $527,000 mark. And I'll tell you what I did this week. On Monday, I applied for 2 business credit cards because I got a rental property business, right? And um, I have, I think, now 5 business credit cards. 5. And so now we've expanded our credit limits, our credit so called collection, and let me go ahead and show what that looks like right now. So I got rejected from 1 business credit card this week. I applied for 2. I applied for Chase, got rejected from that. The when I got the rejection letter, it said, "Hey, you got too much credit." So I got rich people problems. I don't know how else to phrase it, but I got rich people problems, right? Too much credit. That's a rich person problem. Whereas with Wells Fargo, they put my application on pending, and then all of a sudden I logged in today. I was like, whoa, where did this come from? And now I have an additional $9,500 with the new business card tied to my rental property LLC, right? And so if you see here, these are the credit limits. If I just go ahead and sum them up, guess what? Take a look at that. 526,000 $940 in lines of credit. We're almost at 527,000. It's mind blowing. Oh my goodness, right? And so I'm just going to tell you the secret of how I got all this credit. And this is something I have to repeat over and over again, especially for people who are new to this game, right? So here's the secret. And for all of you who um, have been listening to me, just think of it as just practice. You got to hear the same thing over and over again because I say the same thing over and over again. Right? I'm going to tell you the secret to getting credit and when banks want to work with you. Okay? Banks don't want to lend to people who need money. Right? And this is very hard for most people to understand because they've kind of been trained to go to a bank when they need money. Okay? Banks don't want to lend to people who need money. So you got to get it way before you ever need it. So if you actually think about it, having lots of credit is like means that you have a good foundation, like financial foundation. And a lot of times what happens is that banks will lend to you, like they'll give you a credit card when you don't need it. And then what happens is people just kind of max out their credit and then wonder why they can't get more, right? Because when you're at the max of your credit, then it's like, oh my goodness, like you actually probably need money, which is probably why you're applying for new credit. Okay? And if you understand this concept and understand how banks work, you'll easily get more credit. But too many people, if you think about it, it's kind of like insurance, right? If you crash a car and you for whatever reason you don't have insurance, much harder to get insurance after you crash the car than before you do it. Just like it's much easier to get a bank to lend to you before you need the money than after you need it. And they know when you need the money. That's why they have this whole network of credit bureaus reporting every single payment that you make, most of them. And, if you're late, they'll be like, whoa, this guy sucks. That's what they're thinking whenever they see you late, especially 90 days late. Because I don't know if you knew this or not, but the whole point of a credit score is to keep track if you make payments on time, right? And then when they see that you don't make payments on time, when they see that you need money, they don't want to lend to you. And so take a look at all this. It's because I got it because I don't need the money, right? People don't understand that. They think it's like a restaurant. I only want to go to a restaurant when I'm hungry, but you can't do that with the bank. Like because banks they don't want to work with you if you need money. I have to repeat 100 times because I see these comments pop up in my YouTube feed. Well, what if a line of credit is not available to me? It's because you're trying to get the money when you need it, right? In fact, let me get my British AI voice bot to kind of just say it with me, because I always say that it's incredibly easy to learn if you hear the same thing from other people, not just me, right? But let's go ahead and get the British AI voice to say it.
Banks don't lend money to people who need it.
Wow, she said that really quick.
Banks don't lend money to people who need it.
Wow, she said that a little bit faster. Well, let me just repeat.
Banks don't lend money to people who need it.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I said it, the British AI voice said it, and let me take another accent. Let me take another accent. So let's do this.
Banks don't lend money to people who need it.
Thanks, man. Thanks for telling me that. So now you have me telling you, you got the two AI voice bots telling you. So hopefully, if you hear this enough, then you'll understand the secret to getting credit, right? And again, I get rejected all the time. I got rejected 13 times this year, but I still got it, right? You're not going to you're going to miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And so many of you are afraid, oh my goodness, what if this stinks my credit score? Who cares? I don't care as long as you're strategic, right? And don't lie in your application, because if you lie, that's a federal crime and you're going to go to pound me in the A prison. Remember Office Space? Got to be watch out for that. But yes, this video is just about how we got a new Wells Fargo Signify Business Cash Card. Can't wait to use it because it got 0% for 12. I'm sorry, 12%, not 12%, 0% APR for 12 months. And if I spend $5,000, I get the $500 cash back. So I know exactly what I might spend it on. Wink, wink, Velocity Banking, because I still got a rental property loan, but we'll see how that goes. But yes, it's over $526,000 in lines of credit with an addition of a new business credit card. And the beauty of most business credit cards, except for Capital One, is that they don't appear on your personal credit report. And so that's a big plus if you're worried about something, getting more credit, which is really the only thing you have to be worried about. But yes. Okay. All right. So now, yeah, that's it for today's Karina Lanta Mentorship. Have a great day, and we will speak next time.